you want to shake them violently, forwards, backwards, left, right. Okay, hello, welcome back. It was a long break from making YouTube videos, basically working on short clips and stuff like that because I didn't really have much time to react. But today I'll be reacting. It's my first ever judo class that I attended. Before we get into the video, guys, please hit like, hit subscribe. I saw the analytics, a lot of you are not subscribed yet. Might be a very little thing for you, but it means the world to me. So go hit that button or say something in the comments so I know what can be improved over here, and let's get into the video. Okay, so right from the beginning, what's happening over here is that the instructor is showing us some ways of safely falling down, because later in the techniques, when we try to make each other slam each other on the floor or whatever, he doesn't want us to injure ourselves. So this is basically some warm-up drills that are being. So a little backstory. I think I have a normal, decent enough single leg takedown, but I don't think I can ever be an elite level wrestler. Same can be said about judo, but I still feel like there is a chance that with consistent 5 years of training, you can get somewhere pretty decent. Especially if you're doing just judo for BJJ, you can find some specific throws and foot sweep and then adapt them to gi or no gi. Now, we're gonna start learning the first technique. So I'm just gonna be explaining the technique as well as I can. First thing we're gonna start with is a concept very important, but it's kind of like not paid that much attention on in BJJ. It's hand fighting. I have noticed a lot of people don't really care about hand fighting. Hand fighting is all about maintaining grips. You cannot really do anything to me if I'm holding both your hands. It's a concept that's not paid much attention on or as much attention on in BJJ, but this is a very basic thing. In wrestling and in judo, they put a lot of emphasis on it. So basically the first thing we're gonna do is hand fight. So the instructor is showing us what hand fights are, how we can remove the grips, catch the grips, and basically how after we catch the grips we want to push and pull, move the other opponent around. You want to create this off-balancing, stressful, anxiety-inducing atmosphere. Is like first win the hand fight so they're not in control of like half of their body, and then you want to shake them violently, forwards, backwards, left, right, so now they're unstable. In this situation, chances are your technique will work. Even if your technique is shit, it can still probably work. So basically this is what we are being shown right now, and how you can release the grips. Basically you can hold the other person's hand, push it down, you can hold your own shirt and push it away. And now I'm practicing hand fighting with one of my training partners. My way of hand fighting is always that I start with here, and the minute I make contact with my opponent's hands, I never go back. I just go forward. So you want to grab over their jacket basically after you win the hand fight. Okay, so here we go. Basically, we are trying to establish grips. Either get an underhook or overhook and grab the jacket. I prefer underhook. Now we're gonna start the first technique. Push the person forward, create imbalanced situation, move your leg forward and then place it behind the top of their knee, and then push your whole body forward, not just your hand forward and like I'm doing right now. We are now practicing only the first step. For this step, I call it like, imagine you're dancing with your partner, but then you want to see the time. I know it's stupid, but this is how I remembered it. For the foot, I think it's like quite simple. You just need to place the foot. So if you do the first part correctly, like you move forward and you look at the time, you will already be in a pretty good position to just gently place your leg behind their leg and, above their knee. So right now, we're just gonna drill that. So the instructor is showing how you want to move forward and then again, how you want to push the person all the way down, and how you want to make this. The movement is you want to catch the grips with the jacket, push the person up, push them to the right, and then push them down. And boom, I went flying up. Yeah. Actually, my partner over here is using their hip to completely toss me to the other side, but technically it's supposed to be done only with the leg. Okay, now we are gonna learn about the foot sweeps, which I love. I love foot sweeps. I think they're super elegant. So he's showing how you want to place your foot. It's not supposed to be like a calf kick or something. It's supposed to be a gentle sweep where you touch the opponent's foot and just move it up. So how you want to do it is you want to grab the collar grip, the gi or their elbow or whatever, and then you want to make a motion, which I'm not sure if I did in this video or not, but basically you need to like push them, pull them, move their weight, and then after pushing, pulling, and moving, there will be a moment where you pull them forward, but not just forward towards you, forward and like this. So when you will create like forward and this motion at the same time, their weight will shift from the back foot entirely on their front foot, but before the front foot actually touches the ground, you grab it mid-air and you push it up. Okay, third technique. For this one, first we need to understand how to move into the person and contact our waist to their waist before we can lift them up over our hips. So it's like you need to like pull the opponent again towards you to create a momentum, and then once they start moving forward, you move in with waist to waist connection, turn around and toss them over. But as you can see over here, I can move in, I can put my foot outside, inside, etc. But I cannot really lift the person over with the overhook. You need to completely turn your body, and then you can lift the other person up. That's pretty much it. That's the first ever judo video. Definitely think you guys, everyone who does BJJ should work on their standing. Now when you're standing, whether you want to go judo route or wrestling route, you can decide. I feel like wrestling is probably more dynamic because yes, you know, a single leg or a double leg can be done in gi or without gi. I think judo gi is probably better. I'm a big fan of foot sweeps when it comes to judo because maybe I'm not as athletic, or I'm a little bit scared when I shoot takedowns because I'm always scared what if the other person is sprawls. And even if I can get the single leg up, I have problem laying the pipe. When you make the other person fall down, I still don't understand the mechanics of making someone flat on the ground once I've gotten single leg. But foot sweeps are just so elegant, you know, like a small touch of the foot, your whole balance is off and you just fall down. Yes, definitely you need to have a standing game. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I will see if I will do more judo classes in the future and try to make some more BJJ content out of it. Anyways guys, it was fun as always doing this. Hit like, hit subscribe, let me know if there is something that can be improved, etc, etc, and see you all next time.